as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Michael Porter Jr.
And maybe it's shocking, and maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Miller. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Allen. And it's Zawan in the first. And for Milwaukee, we've got Mo Wagner. Bruzella's out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Servetus in the point. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Ball with it. About the solid outing against Washington. From downtown, out to Miller for three. Drains the three-pointer. Miller's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Charlotte.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Bain with the bucket.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's MP after the made shot from Desmond Bain. Beyond the arc, and there's Miller. That's good on the assist by MP. Miller's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hornets. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. They got for us, DA.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. We'll see if that defense tightens up for him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Servetus. He had 15 points last out. Pass to Bain. Launches a three, and he's good on the three ball. Bain's got 5 points so far.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Ball dishes to MP. And here's Miller. Last night he saw him pour in 22. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 9.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Bruzella's. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Zawan. Drives to the hoop. Count that one.
I mean, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here's Giannis. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Hey, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the basket by MP. Wagner with a screen for Bruzella's. A three-pointer off the mark. Hornets leading by 6. Here's Miller. And Jen shot. The kick out to Ball. Out That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Off target at the rim.
Gotta credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Down low, Allen. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bucks trail by 11. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Payne for 3. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Miller. 9 points in the game so far. Pass the ball. Just 4 to shoot. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Wagner with the screen for Buzelis. Off target from outside. Hornets leading by 8. To the middle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And yet loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You know, also, they've been incredible on a fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, clearly a defensive glass there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now, here is Miller. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Payne against MT. There's Ball with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. And we have a special report coming to us from Shams Charania on the Magic. Shams, what's the latest out of Orlando?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. They were looking for a throwback 5 to lock down the middle of the floor for them. Once Jakob Poeltl's name was mentioned, I told all other conversations stopped. He was their guy. And you know what? With how they played, it might work out very, very well.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Draws it from outside.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Miller outside. A 3 from MP. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Servetus. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Offline from the top of the key.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now, granted, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, that 71 spot. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Smith checked in for Antetokounmpo. Porter's checked in for the Hornets. Daniels comes in for Ball.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
That one tries one. Servetus has got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Daniels, currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Servetus, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job. Taking right at them.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on the free throw. Charlotte making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in. he sinks the second. And it's the Hornets with the ball with a 9-point lead. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Now Daniels still without a basket. And here's MP for three. Kept alive. Porter finds Wilkins. Screen by Allen. Here's Daniels. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Hornets lead by 11.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Pass to Bain. From about 16. It's rebounded by Charlotte. What more can you say about this team? They've won 35 games in a row. No one seems to have any answers for them right now.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
That's a 2 from Smith, and the jumper falls for him. Here's MP. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Washington. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Washington was a man on a mission. He scored 40 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, DA. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
Guys, for me, something you have to admire about MP is the tenacity he plays with. Every single moment he's on the floor, he's giving you his best effort.
And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 13. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot from the perimeter to go down. And really, the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Hornets leading by 11. Daniels passes to MP. Daniels kicks to Wilkins. Allen, right side. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Through Greenwich. And again, the Bucks miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
MP's shot is good.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Now here's Booknight. Covered by MP. Through Greenwich. Wilkins grabs the miss. Charlotte shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Booknight passes to Clark. Here's Servetus. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Servetus. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Wilkins with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 after the free throw line. The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
They had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Good on the second free throw. 32 seconds left in the first. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jared Allen grabs the miss. Here's MP. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
And so is Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you could see the results.
Antetokounmpo out there with Smith. Then it's Book Knight. Then there's McGee. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. First free throw is good. When a team Doors is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Miller, no luck.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over Allen. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
MP outside. Paul with a wide open look. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. McGee with it. Still scoreless. Pass to Antetokounmpo. For 3, Smith. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Allen kicks to MP. Here's Salon. MP deciding where to go with it. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 18 points in the game.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Charlotte leading by 22. Inside. Off with the layup. Good work there as it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 6 during this quarter.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Takes the 13-footer, and so on, gets it to go. He's got 6.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo against him. And it's Giannis missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Salon. Over Smith. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now, on the Kumbo. Through Greenwich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one counts. Some changes here for the Bucks. Wagner's checked in for McGee. And it's Bain in for Booknight. He's perfect from the line this time.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
Here's Salon. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Castellanos. In the corner, it's Bain. High, arcing shot. That one doesn't go. Good D by Miller. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Pass to Smith. Outside, Bain. Pass to Smith with the assist that time. Bain's got 14 points for the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Kicks it out to MP to the inside. Here's Miller. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Smith with a screen on ball. Rebounded by Allen.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And this is where you hope that he can
some
find
water
something
to light up.
easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Pulls it up. Antetokounmpo, no good. Hornets leading by 23 to the paint. Got a piece of it. Back to MP. Pass to Salon. Allen with the screen for Miller. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright. And it's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Hornets.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint. Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. If you look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
On the floor for Charlotte. MP out there with ball. And there's Jared Allen. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's on at the power forward position. This is his third trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Charlotte. MD. One shot.
The Bucks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Through Greenwich. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. He's got 11.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Miller outside. MP left side. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. There's Ball with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Servetus. He's got 12. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, we know Will Wagner is a sweet shooting big. And right there he says, no, I can get off my feet too.
Miller dishes the ball. Pass to MP. Allen with it. He's defended by Wagner. Allen passes to Miller. Puts up a three. And another three for Charlotte.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Out to the wing. Buzelis with the ball. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Servetus, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Hornets leading by 22. Ball, the pass to Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 16 points from Brandon Miller. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sawan. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Sawan's got 14 points for the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. starters here for Jarrett Allen.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Servetus. Kicks it out to Giannis. Six on the shot clock. And he makes that one. Giannis has got 2.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Salone. Miller outside. There's Ball with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. From outside the arc. 6 to 3-point. He's got 14.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Pass to MP. The 3. Servetus grabs the miss. Servetus has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Giannis keeps it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass the ball. He's passed it in by Charlotte. Here's Salon. There's the triple. And it's LaMelo Ball with the 3. Ball's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Hornets. Now, Buzelis. Off target from 3-point range.
He's so frustrated. He hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success. Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Servetus passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Servetus. A 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Miller with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. Here's Salon. Screen by Allen. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee is going to assault here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Buzelis drops in the layup for 2.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Servetus. 15 points in the game. No good that time. Here's MP. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Where's the foul, ref? That should have been a foul
The
right there.
Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
And the timeout call here by Tyronn Lue. He's ready to talk things through with the team. the small forward position this season. Here are the league's best at that position. Fourth, Brandon Miller.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, that's putting it mildly. The offensive firepower they're packing is superb, and their talent runs the gamut. They can hurt you inside, long range, anywhere in between. They're all just too tough to stop.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Porter passes to MP. Miller outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Giannis outside. Pass to Servetus. Lets it go from deep. Hornets with the rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
One made three form for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Giannis outside. And he says, right with a big kick of his own.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
MP outside. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Here's Servetus. He's got 15. Excellent D there from Ball.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Loads it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the key.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Porter kicks the ball. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Through Greenwich, covered by MP. And it's tough to finish it off. Beauty.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Miller kicks the ball. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Bucks have some changes. Clark comes in for more. After so long. The three from MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 30.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
They've got Smith. Desmond Bain out there with Booknight. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's McGee at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo. No good on that one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's Miller on the wing. Guarded by B. Shots good by Miller.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Allen against Giannis. Plays it up off the glass.
His athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Outside ball. From deep. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fourth personal foul. And how about the attack there from Giannis inside? Going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. All free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Hornets leading by 17. Outside ball. From past the arc, he watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And until he cools off, I keep the ball in his hand.
Giannis against Allen. The kick out to Bain. Over MP. Milwaukee. No good that time either. To the middle. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. Good. Ball's got 25 points in the game.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Pass to Giannis. Now here is McGee. Miller grabs the miss. On the wing, MP. Up by Smith. And it's Allen with the jam.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
And here is Book Knight. And here's McGee. To stop the run. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. On the wing, MP. Here's Allen. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Milwaukee has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Book Knight passes to Giannis. Puts it up from 12. Good in the shot. Giannis has got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Charlotte moving the ball around. And so on gets it to go.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Smith. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up again.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Charlotte calls timeout. push it on the floor. Here's Servetus. Pass to Bain. This one for three. Antetokounmpo passes to Wagner. He can't hit that time. Hornets leading by 22. High post Allen. He takes it in, and it's Allen slamming it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Outside, Bain. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded close. Back to Bain. 5 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land. Bain's got 24.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Pass the ball. Shot left block. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Outside, Bain. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Puts up a deep three. Again, the miss by Bain. Hornets leading by 23. Here's MP. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
A tenacious player. MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Wagner. Now, Antetokounmpo. And it's good. The time running down to the shot clock. Donovan has got 10 points in the quarter.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
MP kicks to Miller. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Bain. There's Ball with the three, and the three ball is good. Ball's got 30.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Charlotte.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
On the wing, Giannis. Pass to Buzelis. Bain with the screen on Miller. Here's Buzelis. No good from 18.
That's going to do it.
So MP will bring it up for
We're
the
going to win
Charlotte
by
Hornets.
24.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It's the end of the game. To come into an opponent's building and